That right there is the biggest computer mistake financially that I have ever made. I'm Scott with Techno Eclipse, and before we begin, don't forget to check out the links down below. It'll have my social links and also my Patreon and any other links you'll see down there. Just click them and whatever. This video is not like my normal type of video. I normally try to review a product, try to help you guys out, save some money. That's what we're trying to do here, trying to help you make the best purchasing decision that you can, and I was trying to do that. So I purchased on eBay a lot of stuff. Let me put those down for a second. I purchased a used 2011 MacBook Pro. It was 4 parts on eBay, but I thought I knew more than anything, and I was like, oh, it just has the blinking folder with the question mark on it. That means it just needs a new hard drive. I was wrong. So I got it in and I was testing it out. I installed a new hard drive into it, ready to boot up. I believe I was going to download High Sierra. I had it on a thumb drive already. So it was ready to go, plugged it in, and it booted, and then it glitched, and then the screen glitched, and I was like, oh, it's a graphics card problem. It's a graphics card failure. The 2011 MacBook Pros are known for this. The 15-inch, 13 inches are not, because they do not have a dedicated graphics card. However, on the 15 inches, there is the AMD graphics card inside of there that it just can't handle. I believe it's a heat issue, and it sort of comes desoldered from the motherboard along with other issues. So I was screwed. I was like, gosh, dang it. I know there are ways where you could heat gun it or whatever, but even if I did heat gun it and it fixed it for a little bit of time, all I would be doing is selling that to somebody else, and then they would have the same problem in a month or in 2 months, in 3 months. They would have the same problem. So I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that honestly and feel good about it. So I was like, okay, that's $150 I'm just never seeing back. That's fine. And then a few weeks pass, and this listing comes up on OfferUp for this MacBook Pro 2011 that I think I can fix. The guy wanted, I just gave him $100 for it. It said that the MacBook Pro screen wasn't very bright, or it had no brightness at all, but if you lit a flashlight through the Apple logo, you could see it on the screen with the light from the flashlight. So okay, that means the screen is probably bad, right? No, foreshadowing. So I bought that MacBook Pro thinking that I'd be able to just essentially take out that motherboard and put it into the machine with the good screen but the bad GPU, or take the screen off and whatever. It doesn't really matter what I was going to do. I just ended up switching the motherboards out. So I turned it on first time, and the screen still has the same problem. And this is a known working screen that I have because it was from the MacBook Pro with the GPU issue. So it would light up the screen, and the screen was working perfectly fine. And then, unfortunately, it had that same problem where you had to shine a flashlight through the Apple logo in the back in order to see anything on the screen. So that was $250 now that I'm out of money on these 2011 MacBook Pros. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I think there's a lot of disingenuous YouTubers that, especially that revolve around tech. I try to make it super obvious that I buy this for this price and I'm going to sell it for a profit, or at least get most of my money back or all of it back. And I'm just showing it for you guys because it's a good way for people to actually see used tech, because I think most people are probably purchasing used technology. At least in my opinion, I think most people are probably looking to save a little bit of money on a used computer to save a quick buck here. And that's why I do what I do, because I'm trying to help people out. Because I don't really care, because everything I do, nothing ever has Amazon affiliate links except for my camera, lights, and I think my microphone is listed down there. I don't even know. I think it's my microphone. But it's there are a lot of disingenuous YouTubers out there who only show new products, or who will show setups of other people's desks that show products that they then link in the description. And it's they're doing no work on these videos, and they're just commenting over them oh, this is a nice white and black finish. Duh, it's a desk. We can all see the pictures. So I just think that there's a lot of disingenuous YouTubers out there, especially in the tech space, that just really are looking at the people who watch them as dollar signs. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I mess up too. So don't, you probably see me get a million deals on this channel. I mean, I've probably shown off 50 different computers that I purchased and then sold for a profit. I show it all the time. I'm really transparent about it. I'm really open about it. But there's a problem with the disingenuous nature. And the thing is I got like almost caught up in it. I wasn't even going to share the 2011 MacBook Pro failure because I was like, oh, they don't need to know about it. It's like, no, they do, because they need to be wary about the 2011 MacBook Pro. It's a fine computer, and people have asked me about it, and I say, well, if you buy one that's working, it should be okay, but just know in the future that those computers are more of a when is it going to fail and not is it going to fail. It's a fine computer. I actually suggested buying it a few months ago, probably like 8 months ago, and I would still suggest purchasing it, but just be wary of it. Make sure that everything's working fine on it. Just be wary of it, because there is that problem. And I spent $200, $250. Oh, and I purchased upgraded RAM too, so I spent an extra $50 on that. So I spent $300 that I just lost. I'm okay with it because it was my mistake. I'm owning up to it. I was at fault. I shouldn't have done what I did. I shouldn't have did what I done. I shouldn't have done it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because you probably are like, oh my gosh, he's always getting good deals. Like, no, I messed up too. This is the first computer that I've really just lost a lot of money on. I've purchased computers where I lost like maybe 10, 20 bucks on, and I'm okay with that for a video to help other people out. But this computer I lost $300 on, and to me, that's a lot of money. I think to a lot of people, that's a lot of money. So I just want you guys to know that you might mess up sometimes when you buy a computer if you think you can fix it and you can't, or you think it's not broken in a way that it is broken. Just be wary of the 2011 MacBook Pro. That's it. That's really all this video is about, that everyone makes mistakes. So don't be like, oh my gosh, like I'm never going to find a computer like that. Like, if you're patient, you can find a good used computer. I've said that a million times, and I'll say it again till the day I die, that if you are patient, you can find a very good used computer that will last you a very long time. But make sure you do your homework and you do your due diligence, because on something like this, I lost $300 because I was super arrogant and I thought I knew more than the guy who was selling it. And I didn't, and I was wrong. So I'll openly admit that. So thanks for watching the video. I know it's a different type of video. It's not my normal whatever. I just wanted to share this with you guys, that it's okay to mess up sometimes if you're trying to buy a computer and it's like not what you thought it was, or it's not as good as you thought it would be, or it's, it's broken in some aspect that you thought you could fix. It's fine. That's not the end of the world. Just money. You can always make more money, and that's it. That's how I live. I messed up, but whatever. All right. Thanks you guys for watching. If you liked the video, if you like it, hit subscribe. If not, then hit subscribe still, because if the bigger my numbers get, the bigger my ego gets, and we all know I could use a bigger head, because I had to open up I had to cut a little bit of my doorway away in order to be able to fit my head in there. All right, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.